I began to cough, which I figured this was just the normal annual cough that I get that lasts for a week or two and it'd be okay. So I went to an urgent care clinic. They gave me a shot and some medication to take. I took it over the weekend. By Sunday night, I wasn't feeling any better. As a matter of fact, I think I was getting worse. Monday morning, I went back over there, and when they checked my oxygen level, they told me I needed to go to the hospital.
We were getting ready for Christmas, and we were thinking, life is so good. We're so blessed to have, you know, our 2 children that we have, and our grandkids, and our son-in-laws, and things were just awesome. Good jobs, God is good, we're healthy, and within a week, everything was turned upside down. He went to a clinic to get diagnosed. They diagnosed it as bronchitis. We didn't really think it was that big of a deal. But within a week, he was so sick, didn't realize it was H1N1. He unfortunately didn't get the shot. And I think that was kind of the consensus with most of the people who were in that situation, is that they didn't get their shot.
Christmas Eve, they life-flighted me to Memorial Hermann. My lungs were full of fluid. I couldn't breathe. They had me on a ventilator. They put me on this machine as a last resort, and for about a month I was on the ECMO machine.
I was just so fearful of everything. I didn't know, I didn't know if he was going to wake up from the coma. I didn't know if he would be the same because he stopped breathing.
I woke up on February 3rd. Of course, I couldn't talk because I'd been trached. And so I couldn't ask questions. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know how I'd gotten there. I didn't know why I was there. I didn't know how long I'd been there.
There were so many machines around him, we couldn't even hardly get close to him. And every time we'd get rid of one machine, I'd dance around. I'm like, yay, one less machine. So pretty soon I was able to go all the way around the bed, and I'm thinking, yes, there is hope.
On Valentine's Day, they moved me from Memorial Hermann to Kindred Hospital, where I finished my medications, my drip medications and so forth. And the people there were just absolutely wonderful.
He is a patient of H1N1 and was coming from the medical center. He had a very tough bout of it, and according to his wife and some of the just reports that we received, that he was lucky that he was alive.
Their priority at Memorial Hermann was just to get him better. Their priority was not rehab. And because he had been in a coma for so long and had not been able to use his arms and legs and his, he had no strength.
I was afraid. I mean, I was truly afraid to start rehab, but when they came in, Lee, Doug, and Stacy, to work with me, they were so gentle and so kind and so, just understanding of this situation that I was in. But they were also the ones who got me up, got me to walking.
Our job was to get him back home and just to continue his endurance training, to build up his strength, his balance, and just in general just to build up his assurance that he was going to feel safe going home.
They started the rehab portion, and I really began to believe that I was going to be able to become normal again, because I honestly just did not know what the outcome was going to be.
He was very upbeat. The poor man had been through a lot. He had, come from the hospital and then to Kindred Clear Lake and then to us, and he still had more work to do when he left here, and he stayed positive. He stayed happy.
He was really hard on himself. He pushed himself every single day.
I love my job. I love what I do, and to know that he made the progress that he made with or without my help is amazing, because that's where he needed to be. It's where he needed to go.
And now I'm home, as you can see. I'm getting around well. I'm doing much better.
A big part of Mark's recovery is just getting back to his family.
I've been home ever since, been improving every day, and it's due to all the fine medical care and the rehab care that I got at the various hospitals that I was in over the last 5.5 to 6 months.